What do you need to do to be a professional dancer or a full-time dancer? There are several things, and you will see in this series that I've addressed several skills that you need, several things that you need to be okay with to be a professional dancer. I'm going to list some of the things that need to happen. One, if you need to be a dancer, you need to be able to motivate yourself, which is something that I've discussed before this. You need to be okay being alone, training alone, practicing by yourself for many hours in the day. 3, you need to be resilient in the sense that you can't take someone's critique to heart and devalue yourself, because you know your own worth and value, and you have to constantly strive to become better than yourself. The next thing, always surround yourself with people who will critique you and who will help you grow. Don't believe at any point that you are perfect, because none of us are. And at every point, question your choices, check where you have gone wrong, and find ways to grow every single day. These are all the things that are most important to being a professional dancer. Next thing, and one of the most important things, is know that you must be able to love the dance in you first before others begin to love your dancing. Let me say this again. Learn to love the dance that is within you before others begin to love the dance that you have. If you don't love the dance that's within you and you can't enjoy dancing to yourself, by yourself, happily, others will not want to watch you dance either. So first begin to enjoy dance and value it for its own value, not for the accolades that it brings. If you make your dance or your relationship with dance contingent on accolades, contingent on performance, contingent on external factors, you will always have an issue and you will have a problem progressing in dance. It's important to know that you are okay with dance irrespective of anything else. Yes, we like performing. Yes, I like presenting and sharing, but I also like being by myself just dancing, So always remember, this is the first thing. Your relationship with your dance is the first thing. And then everything else will happen. It's kind of, I don't know if this is a proper metaphor, but you can't get married just to have children, right? Your marriage needs to work first. And you must be okay in your marriage. And then children may come. If children come or children don't come, that's still okay. It doesn't mean your marriage falls apart, right? I don't know if it's an exact metaphor, but it is kind of like that. Because remember, your marriage is with dance, and that becomes your primary relationship, and everything that comes from that are like children, like performances, talks, everything else comes out of that. So the next thing is, don't compare yourself with anybody else. Everybody has their own journey, their own path, and no path is more or less valid than another. It's your path. So you decide what is best for you and what makes you happy, what makes you content. Just because one person is a performer performing everywhere, doing all these things, doesn't mean that may be the right path for you. Maybe you like to teach a little, perform occasionally, spend a lot of time with family, and just do it differently, and that's perfectly okay for you. So dancing professionally doesn't always imply the same thing for everyone. For everyone, dance manifests and takes on different you know, forms. And dance comes into your life in different ways. So embrace it, be happy with it, and just find your own way. It doesn't matter what anyone else is doing.